Welcome to Abyss of Horror, my friends. Come, sit by the fire and I will tell you a tale to chill your very soul. It was a cold October night many years ago in the small town of Hallow's End. A thick fog rolled in from the forest, blanketing the village in an eerie gray mist. The villagers locked their doors early that night to keep out the chill and the things that lurked in the darkness. As night fell, old Rana sat by the fire, rocking slowly in her creaky chair. She was ancient, her skin wrinkled like crumpled parchment, her milky eyes peering into the dying embers. As she rocked, she knitted a strange black garment with 6 sleeves, murmuring under her breath in an ancient tongue long forgotten. Some say Rana was a witch, kept alive by the forces of darkness. It was rumored she could open a vein and spill her blood to resurrect the dead. The villagers kept far from her hovel on the edge of town, for fear of what black magic she could conjure. On this night, the clock had just struck midnight when a sharp rap came at Rana's door. She lifted her head, nostrils flaring, as if she smelled the scent of death itself. The knock came again, more insistent this time. With surprising speed, Rana swept aside her black garment and crept to the door. Outside stood a tall figure, obscured by the writhing fog. Rana held up a candle, its feeble light revealing the stranger's face. His skin was pale as bone, eyes glassy and hollow. Blood stained his lips and the gaping wound at his neck. "Please," he rasped, voice choked with dirt. "Help me." Rana's mouth twisted into a toothless grin. She beckoned the visitor inside. "Come in and warm yourself by the fire. I'll fetch you something to drink." The man stumbled through the doorway, collapsing in front of the hearth. As he held his trembling hands toward the flames, Rana returned with a steaming cup. "Drink this, my friend. It will ease your suffering." The man grasped the cup, drinking deeply. As he slaked his thirst, color returned to his flesh, and the wound vanished from his neck. His eyes flickered with life once more. With newfound strength, the man stood tall before Rana. "You have returned me to this earthly realm," he said. "Now I must repay this favor." Before Rana could move, the man was upon her. His jaws clamped tight around her neck, teeth sinking into flesh. Blood gushed as he tore into her, staining the floor red. Rana's screams echoed through the village, but none dared approach her hovel. Soon, her cries fell silent. The man fed ravenously, shredding skin from bone, leaving nothing but a hollow husk behind. As dawn broke, he strode from the carnage, belly full with the witch's cursed blood. The fog rolled back through town, finding the doors and windows shut tight against the evil that had been unleashed. On Rana's creaky chair sat a new garment, 6-sleeved and freshly stitched, waiting for a soul to give it purpose once more. Legend tells that the man still haunts Hallow's End, his face forever pale, his hunger never sated. They say on All Hallows' Eve, when the veil between worlds is thin, he will knock at your door to beg for help, so he may feed again. So bolt your doors and keep your children close tonight, friends, and beware the fog, for what it conceals in its suffocating depths. The man with the ravenous hunger still lurks out there, waiting. What became of the poor souls of Hallow's End? Will the evil be vanquished? Subscribe for more terrifying tales from the Abyss of Horror, if you dare. To Abyss of Horror, my friends.